All right, I got here a 2008 Toyota Prius. The dash does not light up. Now, I started Diagnostics, but it started getting interesting. It wasn't as simple, so I decided I'm gonna bring you along. So number one, the dash didn't light up at all. It was black. Besides that, whatever it's like now, just the door light and check engine light I think comes on when you turn the key on. So I went to look at a diagram. I have on the diagram right here is an instrument panel. There's 4 fuses. So I went to check the fuses, and this fuse, this gauge fuse right here, was missing. So I figured, okay, good thing I didn't start a video. I popped the fuse in and the fuse blew instantly. So that's what I'm holding right now. I just got everything apart so I could get to it. So I get to this junction box. So right here, I'm gonna put, this is my 4-amp test light. I'm just gonna connect this to the fuse. It's just gonna be in place of the fuse. So it will show the short. So it's right here. Okay, that's in. Now, I'm gonna turn the key on, or just the ignition on, and this thing lights up really brightly. So we know we got a dead short there. So let's see. So this beep is gonna drive me crazy, so until I figure this out, I'm gonna shut this off. All right, so we're following these 2 wires, and they go down to this connector over here. Center connector 2, I don't know where that is right now, but it goes to these 2 wires, which one goes to the front passenger seatbelt warning light, and I looked at it, there doesn't seem anything wrong, and the other one goes to the cluster. So what I want to do is, right now, I want to pull out, you see they're on different connectors, one's on G6 and one's on M1 from this module over here, this junction box. So I want to pull out both of those and see which one makes the short go away. Then we don't have to find those connectors and you don't know if it's in the cluster or not. All right, so we got G over here. All right, so connector G is, looking at the diagram, it's the second from over there. It's this one right here. So let me turn the ignition back on. All right, we got our test light lit up. Now I'm gonna disconnect this. All right, I'm disconnected and it's still lit up. Okay, so now the other one is M. The next connector is M, which is right here on the back side. So there's a big one and then a medium one. Let me see if I can feel. You're not going to be able to see anything, but it's behind. So here's a big one. So it should be this one right here. All right, let me turn the car on. All right, ignition's on. Now this one's for the cluster. All right, I got it off. That was the wrong one. All right, I got it apart. And the light's still on. So we're not in the thing. So now, wait, is this a shorted module over here? Well, now I gotta find, let me shut this off. It's driving me crazy. Okay, now let's go back to let's go to a power distribution diagram. Okay, so here's a power distribution diagram, and we have the gauge fuse right here. Now this fuse does feed from M1. It feeds supplemental restraints, headlights, cruise control, exterior lights, instrument cluster, door locks and anti-lock brakes. Fine, but that's all on M1. Now on so here's the other one. So G6 we checked already. It didn't short it. Now there's A19. That's exterior lights and headlight system. And there's wiper washer system and the fire system. So no, those are already separate. Fine. So just warning. Oh, okay. So there's pretty much 4 things besides the actual internal thing that it's feeding, like the flasher relay, the heater relay. It's feeding the defogger system. Then this one, which does all that stuff, which we checked. We already disconnected M1. And we have to check A19. So let me turn the ignition back on. Okay, our light's back on. The annoying beep's back on. Let's go to connector views. So it's on the front side probably. It's this big one. Okay, perfect. So let's go to this big one, which is right here. and the light goes out. All right, so our short is most likely on this circuit. Now the only other option is maybe it's not on the circuit, it's in the box, and this is feeding a power in. So how do we verify that? Very simple. I'm going to take a amp clamp and put it around the wire, the actual wire. Let me just see which one it was. It was ACE19. It's a violet wire. 19 all the way on top. Now I'm going to put an amp clamp around there. I see around 4 to 5 amps for my test light. And if it's on that wire, then I know the short's over there. Okay, so we go to amps. 20 amp setting, select DC. Now here's the purple wire. I don't know if you can see anything, sorry, but I gotta get this in here. There you go. I have in this wire, all right, see, so I have 4.66 amps. That's what my test light's giving. If I unplug my test light, the amperage goes away. I didn't zero it, so it's not 100% accurate, but it's good enough to know that our circuit, I just shut the ignition. It's good enough to know that our circuit is on this headlight wire, and it's not in the actual fuse box. All right, so now, that's good to know. Let's go see a visual inspection of the headlights. They're LEDs. Not factory LEDs. You know, I'm just gonna unplug these lights. Oh boy. I think it's one of these shorted LEDs. These are definitely not factory. Alright, well, I unplugged this. Do we still have our short? Yes, we do. Alright. I don't know how I'm going to plug this back in. I did not unplug it on purpose fully. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Alright, I'm going to worry about that later. Let me get to the next one. Ooh, here we got wiring. Here we got a bulb that's just sitting here, melted. Hold on. This looks like the high beam, probably. This bulb was just sitting here. It looks like it melted something. No, it's the low beam. So, it's definitely burnt. Oh boy. There it is. See that? There's melted wires down there in the headlight wiring, and as I touched it, see, I don't know if you can see, that is a huge melt of wires. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's starting to rain on me, and as I touched it, this light started blinking, and we got a dash lit up. That's our short, a headlight short, and this is connected. That is crazy. A headlight shorting out that. Alright, it's starting to pour on me. So, I'm gonna have to try to fix this up as best as possible and show the shop. I'm gonna just get tape on that just for now. Pretty much the bulb fell out and melted this wire right here. That's crazy. Yep, this wire is fully uninsulated. Alright. I'm gonna put like liquid electric tape on it just for now, and then tell the shop to fix it up, and I'm gonna put a fuse back in, just so that I can just test everything else. Alright. Oh wait, I'm just walking by now, and I see it's shorting again. So, I thought I made it better. Hold on, I was about to get electric tape. What's it shorting against? Each other? Oh, there we go. So something in here is shorting also. Oh, there's another wire in here. Okay, I feel the heat. Alright, there's another wire here that melted two of them together, so electric tape's not really going to help me. Oh, well, it's melted all the way up. Okay, now I separated them. Wow, all because they didn't plug the light bulb in good. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it's better than making a fire. So, alright, I'm just going to tape this up just the best as I could for now with liquid electric tape, just to prove my point that everything's clear. And then I'm going to show the shop, and this is their job. I'm not pulling apart this whole thing. Now, I'm just wearing gloves because this stuff does not come off pretty much. You need like a dermatologist to remove it from your skin. Okay, that's good enough for now, and I still got it on me. Let's get it off before it dries. Nice. Okay. So now we don't have a short. Is our blinker on? Is that part? Oh yeah, the blinker's on. Okay, good. So we got our dash lit up again. Yeah, so that's pretty obvious short once we found it. But we got a dash back. That's enough. All right, let's shut this off. Let's turn this back on. There we go. You see, it says park reverse neutral. We didn't have any of this before. That's a fix. All right, thanks for watching.